Alright guys, it's the scootavloger here. I'm gonna show you how I do my helmet dealio. I'm using my shitty Kodak camera for I can use the, well, it's better than this shitty my other camera, to show you how I set my camera up. So, but the screen on it's busted. So if I point it in an odd direction and it doesn't make any sense why I'm pointing it that way, just bear with me because I have no idea what I'm doing here. But pretty much this is just it. It's what I really just basic. It's just a little basic G-Max helmet. Nothing special. It's got some zombie skull ninja dude on the side of it. And a pissed off chicken looking thing up there. But pretty much what I do, see my camera will sit right there. Oh, and it works out pretty good. Unless I have it down lower, and then my nose will actually hit right on that end button right there to stop recording it. So it really kind of sucks. But if I can usually, if I stick it in my helmet and then I put my goggles on, it works great. And it usually ends up sitting about like there. And what holds it in place is, see, this back part gets smushed right up against my nose. So it's pretty much like that. I don't know if you guys can really see it very well, but this is exactly what happens. It's smashed up in there, and it's kind of shitty for long distance, but it works out. So if I can figure out, okay, that ain't gonna work. I'll show you try to show you how I get my helmet in. So I stick my helmet on. Better do it with the chin strap, you know, safety first. That's important, even though it's loose as hell and I can't remember how to adjust it. What I'll do is I'll just turn on the camera and I lift up the helmet a little bit like this, and the camera actually just slides up in there, and my nose pushes right up against the camera. And then the camera rides right on the lip of the helmet, the chin area right here, and it holds there fine. It's a little loose up top, and I can get my face a little more down there. I just adjust and play with it. I just usually don't want to, just because it's not that miserable. I think I might do something like a rag or something over my face to keep me from the cold, or what Navy Thomas H he did. But yeah, it really just barely sits in there and it's loose. But when the camera's in there, I don't know if you guys can see me very well, so if you can't, I'm sorry. Then I just take the goggles and hook them up, put them on, and see, it leaves that right here. It leaves that space because the camera's sticking out that little bit, and that's where it gets me, is that right there the cold just sucks in. So that's why I think if I just do a bandana or something over my face right there, it'll be a lot better. And then I just look in the mirror on the scooter to make sure this nose part, whatever the hell you call it, right here, doesn't block the lens on the camera. And then I do that. I can just really stick my hand in here, sorta, and hit the record button. And usually, it works out. I never really have any issues with it, except for every now and then I'll put it in weird, and my nose will hit the stop recording button pretty much all the time. I mean, I don't do it on purpose, but like when I hit a bump, or go over a little dip, or speed bump or curve or whatever, you know, it'll do that. But with this setup, like the way it is, the record button is up here, way past the tip of my nose, so it works out. I'm trying. I don't know exactly how to really show. I hope this gives you guys an idea. At least I can try to do something better if you want, but pretty much it. It's just basically it's resting on there, and then on there held on against with this part on the inside, right there. Camera's there, and then it's getting back pressure. I guess not pressure, but it's just getting force from my nose and my face pressing on that right there. And so then when I take it off, I just take off my goggles, and it's in there, and I can just pull it right out. Sometimes I can put it in this way. It just depends on where I slide my helmet in. Usually, I slide it in through the bottom, like this. But it just really depends on where I put it. I put my helmet on, and then I can just slip that on. Try to show it maybe a little bit better. You can see it. It is really barely resting on there. It's loose. That's why some of the videos are shaky. It's loose there, and then up my nose just pushes on it to get there, and then the goggles just kind of help hold it in place. Like for walking around, I can do that. It works out perfectly fine where I still have both my hands free. But for riding without the goggles, I don't really like wearing the goggles because of that orange tint. It's kind of nice, but like for the vlogs, it sucks because they're orange tinted and it looks kind of goofy. And even when I'm just riding without the camera in, I don't like them just because I don't like the tint that it leaves. But if not, the wind noise, because the microphone. Actually, I have oh shit. That was a stupid move. I was thinking I was at this and I was pointing my way. The microphone I think is right there, but I'm not 100% positive, so the wind noise gets to it pretty bad. But yeah, this is the camera I use. It's a Jazz DV150. It's a flip camera knockoff. I mean, it is run-of-the-mill kind of a shitty camera, but it actually works pretty good. I mean, my video quality isn't that great, but not too bad. I was going to use the camera that I'm using now, but if I'd have to do it like this. I'll see if I can. You guys can't see it, but if I did it like this, it wouldn't really work out too well. But this is the camera I use. It's a Jazz DV150 digital camcorder. Screen flips out here. It's 4x digital zoom. Got a bunch of bullshit. You can take pictures with it, edit stuff, kind of delete them. Got a little USB. You can plug it in USB like that. Has no internal memory, which is kind of shitty, but it was like I think I paid $15 for it, new, so I'm not too worried. Takes SD cards, 2 AA batteries. Just got a little tripod thing at the bottom of it. But it works out pretty good for vlogging. I'm gonna get me a real deal legit vlogging camera here pretty quick. As soon as I get a real vlogging helmet. Because you gotta admit, with the cream color of the Rocky, that stands out like a sore thumb, especially when I'd be riding the Rocketta. And that's the one thing I do. I don't want to be seen as much as I just don't want to be really like standing out. Oh, now this is a little bit off topic, but I don't want to have to make another video that badly because I'm kind of lazy. But to show you how my sharp door, the wind ate it, and my snowblower handle ate it up. And so it was this bad last night. I fixed it last night, and then when I came home today, it was huge. So I double taped it. I mean, it's held on with like roofing nails. Not roofing, yeah, it's got roofing nails and it's got staples in it, and it's got shingle nails in it and shit. Held on, and it's held down with like chains and other shit. Ghetto as hell. But I thought somebody might get a kick out of it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much how I do my camera setup. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me. Thanks for watching, guys. Scootavloger out.